Hello bar takers, it's Lisa Duncanson, your bar exam guru. And I'm here today to tell you about a new course that we are offering that we've never offered before. It is called the Bar Exam Blueprint course. And in this course, which you're offering at a very low price, you will receive information on how to study for the bar exam. We're going to cover how to prepare adequately, successfully for the essays, when you should start memorizing things and what you should be memorizing. We're also going to cover how to prepare for the performance test, how many should you write, how many essays should you write, and when and how to study for the MBEs. So this is a lot of information we're going to cover. We're going to have this course. We're going to hold it in October on a Saturday in the middle of the month. I will finalize the date by tomorrow and let you all know. So it is the Bar Exam Blueprint course. Blueprint for the bar exam. How great does that sound? It's really going to cover a lot of things. So I want to go over all the things that you're going to receive. So in the Bar Exam Blueprint course, you're going to get information on how to prepare and successfully handle any essay that you are faced with. You're going to be given tips and techniques for how to study for the performance test and the MBEs, and all of that will be covered. This session will last about 6 hours. We take breaks every 50 to 55 minutes for about 10 minutes. There will be a 1 hour lunch break. It's going to be on a Saturday. So if you're working, still in school, working full-time or part-time, this is something you should be able to do. And we'll also be talking about when and how should you start memorizing? What do you memorize? So here's what we're going to do, which we have never done. I've never made this available outside of the full course or the Bar Exam Cram Session course, which is about $1,000. I'm going to provide, in the very low price for the Bar Exam Blueprint course, I'm going to provide the Bar Exam Cram Sheets. This is for a limited time only. So you can get all of this, the 5-6 hour day of instruction. Is dynamic. It's not, I don't drone on and talk about, torts all day. I just give you things that you might not know from any other source. And this is something that you should consider taking even if you already signed up with a Bar Review course, because these courses don't really tell you how to study. They just give you volumes of stuff and expect you to go through it all. And unfortunately, that leads to a lot of confusion, a lot of stress, and that's not good when you're studying for the bar exam. It's okay to take one of these national prep companies, but you should know ahead of time of how you should adapt the schedule that they give you, if they even have one. A lot of times these courses just simply give you so much material that you couldn't even get through all of it for each day within 18 hours. And that's what makes people feel like they're struggling, because they are, and it makes them feel like they are behind. And they probably are not behind, but they are with the program. And so I want you to learn how you can make any bar prep program work for you. I mean, any good, sound bar prep course. And if you're not already signed up for one, I hope you'll consider our program, because it's very solid. I've been doing bar prep for over 25 years. I've been working with people taking the uniform bar exam, and we are actually launching our full service uniform bar exam, the UBE, for February. I've worked with hundreds of students preparing for the UBE over the last decade, but now we're formally doing it as a full course, and we have all of the materials produced. So a lot of courses in California that are not Barbary or not Themis come up with their own version of the UBE prep, but they make it clear that they don't provide outlines for family law. They don't provide outlines for the UCC, which is a really detailed aspect that the UBE tests, and you need to know that stuff. You don't need to know it for California, not in that detail, but you definitely need to know that detail for the UBE. And also conflicts, much more so than what we cover in California. So we have those 3 outlines really fleshed out. The family law one is quite lengthy. I mean, there's a lot of material that you need to know cases. They want you to know cases. And so if you're taking a UBE, we do provide prep for that. So whatever course you're taking, and hopefully, again, I hope you'll consider Bar None Review. We have several options, but take the Bar Exam Blueprint course, because we're going to give it to you for a limited time up through, you can sign up at this price of $195. I'm saying $195. You'll get the materials, the Bar Exam Cram Sheets, some essays, and other things that I want you to have access to if you're taking any upcoming bar exam. And I've never released the Bar Exam Cram Sheets for this kind of a price. Normally, if I was going to sell them separately outside of a course, it'd be $495. And people pay for that because they know what it is and how valuable it is. Also, for the $195, if you are interested in any of our courses, like the Bar Exam Cram Session, we offer that 2 times every bar round. The first one is early. The second one comes up closer in time to the bar exam. Both include a 10-day study schedule for the last 10 to 12 days leading up to the actual test, how to focus, what to do. And those, if you want to take those, are just about $1,000, $995. And if you purchase the Bar Exam Blueprint course, you can use the full amount of $195 to offset the cost of that course, or the Writing Maximizer course, which is really for attorney takers, or the Score Maximizer course, which is for first-time takers. A lot of attorney takers take it as well, and for repeat takers. It's a very personalized program with personalized study plans, and it's been extremely effective over decades. I've worked with thousands of people in this program with great success. So the Bar Exam Blueprint course will cover how to study and prepare for the essays. It will cover how to study and prepare for the performance test. It will cover how to study and prepare for the MBEs, which is critical because everybody has their own kind of maturing time. And what I mean by that is the MBEs might be your thing. It might be your strength. But even if it's your strength, you should do everything you can to develop that strength. And you probably know where your weak areas are. And if it's the MBE, well, you got to get on that now. So by September for February is what you need to do. We're going to go into much more detail on this in the Blueprint course. The Bar Exam Blueprint course. We're also going to talk about how and what you should be memorizing. And of course, I'm going to recommend that a lot of what your time should be on is memorizing the cram sheets. They're condensed outlines of all the subjects. They're very detailed. They go in order of an approach. And I don't like to sell them alone because I want people to have a course where I can give you a guide for how to use it. So we'll spend some time doing that. It's pretty straightforward. Everything kind of goes in the order of an approach. And I'll go over some of it so that you're ready to go for any section. And then if you have any questions, I don't take questions during the course time, but you can. The course is provided via Zoom. My assistant will be available all day long. You can message her or just leave a comment on the Zoom platform, and she will collect those, and I will answer any questions that you would like to have answered. We'll have an additional hour after the course completes, so it might go till 5 or 5:30, and then we'll have an hour that I will answer any questions that you have. And if you have any questions you don't feel comfortable asking in front of everybody, you can email me or let Josephine, who's my assistant, know what you're interested in. I will get back to you. So it's a really great opportunity to get in the know about things that a lot of people are unaware of about the California bar exam. I would still attend this if you're studying for the UBE exam for February or July. I don't know if we'll offer this course again prior to the July bar exam, so now is kind of the time to take advantage of this. And what else are we going to cover? We're going to show you how to create a realistic study plan, regardless of what course you're taking. If you take a Barbary, Themis, or Kaplan, or any course that most people know, they don't give you a study plan that I believe is realistic. So I want to let you know and educate you on how you can adapt any program to suit your individual needs. And of course, preferably you would take one of our programs, because I work with all my students personally and develop a personalized study plan for if you're working full-time, if you're a turning taker, if you're a repeat taker and have a full-time job, if you're a first-time taker and work or have full-time, then you still need a personalized study plan. The other things we're going to provide are sample study plans and recommendations on how to modify those to suit your own needs. And a big one is how to avoid stress during your studies and how to get past the feeling of being behind. And that's kind of how the courses seem to be designed. I don't think it's intentional. It's just that they're asking so much of you in such a short amount of time that it's really not feasible to get all that information in your brain, which is why you should start early, no matter what course you're taking. And then finally, we're going to talk about the last two things, which are how to avoid stress, and I think I already mentioned that, the feeling of getting behind, and also tips and techniques to make the most of your study time. That's critical. You can't just sit down for 4 hours and think that, oh, I studied for 4 hours. Are you really getting the benefit of that time, and how to stay active in your study? And one of the ways to do that is not to overstudy, is to take breaks, to keep yourself hydrated, all kinds of things that we will go over. And it may sound simple, but if you do these things, you will stay alert. And if you don't study for 12 hours a day during the bar time of study, then you'll actually be able to go to sleep that night and retain everything for tomorrow. Do a quick review in the morning of what you'd read the other day. If you feel like you need another day on that subject, you should take that day and do it, because the odds of you ever going back to that problem area before the bar exam in a 2-month time frame is very slim. And so what happens to people is they know, oh, I really never got that down. I really didn't understand conditions precedent, and I didn't understand any of the condition terms for contracts, or I just don't understand how to write an exam in property that deals with covenants and equitable servitudes. What are they? What are the differences? So those are things that have to be ironed out well in advance of the bar exam, and I can help you with that. So please sign up for the Bar Exam Blueprint course. Again, it'll be sometime in the middle of October on a Saturday. It'll start about 9:30, go till about 6:30. The last hour will be my answering questions that anyone has. And I really hope to see you on that day. So please sign up. And also, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is at Bar Exam Guru. And our blog is at barexamguru.com. Our company website is barnumreview.com. You can email me through either any of the websites, and the email that you can use is barexamguru@yahoo.com, barexamguru@yahoo.com, and I will respond to you within 24 hours. So please like and subscribe to this video, and I really hope I get to see you in the Bar Exam Blueprint course. I think it's going to be a great opportunity.